everybody. I wanted to start a new vlog today because there's a few things actually that I wanted to speak to you about. So woke up early in the morning by a phone call, followed by my first morning coffee downstairs. Then I went to buy some groceries that I actually have to unpack. I just got back, washed my hands, made another cup of coffee because I love to have 2 cups of coffees in the morning. This reminds me of my Brighton routine. God, I can't move my neck. I'm actually suffering with vertigo quite a bit, and it started during quarantine, and it's really annoying because it's something that my mom also suffers and suffered with, so now I'm kind of experiencing it as well, and I'm trying to understand the ways of treating it, which is a little bit annoying. But anyway, I'm gonna unpack my groceries now, and I also wanted to show you a few things and speak to you about everything. There's so much going on. I wanted to say a massive thank you for all the beautiful support that I received on my last video. That really made me, like, my heart full. I stayed up, like, responding to your DMs. I need to get back to your comments on my YouTube. Like, I mean, I always try to respond to as many as possible, but sometimes they just get way too many. Today is gonna be a busy day. I have to do some admin work, and I also have to do a bit of tidying up at home because it's getting a little crazy. At some point this week or next week I plan on going to England for a day or two because I actually need to take more autumnal stuff because it's already August, like half of August is gone. We'll be heading soon to September, and then the autumn wardrobe is in full swing. No more holidays, no more bikinis, no more vacations, I think. So yeah, I'm already thinking about fall as a season, which is a little bit sad because I don't feel like I had full-on summer, but at least I'm very grateful for what I have had because I know that I still had more than some other people, and honestly I'm very grateful for everything. So yeah, that's what I'm focused on. Let's do some stuff and unpack some groceries. So you guys might help me with that. It's always nice to do it when someone else is here. Let me say, can you see me? Okay. I bought some flowers for myself because I sometimes feel that this home, if there are no flowers, is a little bit empty, and I have so many beautiful vases that I want to use. So I'm gonna arrange that now. Also wanted to tell you, I've been wearing so much my Bobby bag. This was a gift to me from Dior, but I really love it so much, and I think it's so beautiful. I've been wearing it a lot lately. It's so strange that I wear more black, but I seem to really like to wear it. I don't know why. I'm just in the mood for it. This top, I'll link it below. I've loved it. So let's see what I bought. Strawberries are here. This is quite a lot. Oh my god, they smell divine. I'm like living for the day when they're gonna invent sort of a function when I can do something and you guys can smell this.
Ah, what a fine day for science.
That would be so useful for fragrances as well. Then got some rye bread. I've had this brand before, I think even in England maybe. So I got some rye bread because that's what I'm gonna have for lunch. I wanna have some corn, tuna, avocado, rye breads for lunch. At the moment I'm living sort of like day to day when it comes to grocery shopping because in the area where I live there are no massive supermarkets. Like, you know, when you go to like a really big supermarket and then you can like really go all out. I don't have that around me, so I am kind of living day to day. I never throw away these bags. I always reuse them. These ones not so much. Now let's arrange the flowers. I got myself some flowers this morning. I don't know what flowers are these. You let me know. It's something between a rose and something else. It's very important when I'm doing this to remove the leaves because they tend to contaminate water. That's what the florist told me before. This is how I like my flowers, by the way. It's just that the only thing is difficult to clean all the leaves. So a little update. My autumn wardrobe, I have nothing. I don't even have a single pair, so you guys can see me better. I don't even have a single pair of boots here or closed toe shoes besides sneakers. So all the shoes that I have here are sandals. Well, besides like a few pairs of heels, but even my heels are only mainly sandals. The problem is there's gonna be a lot is going on at the moment with work, with everything. Like everything is kind of starting to get back to normal. So, is there something in here? There we go. One is done. So beautiful.
At the last, my latest, greatest work for the day is completed.
Yeah, so I need like autumn clothing. I'm gonna go home. I don't know what I'm gonna choose yet. So my sister asked me if I wanted like stuff sent, like in boxes, but I'm like a moving company to do so much. But I want to go home and pick stuff myself. I just don't know what I want to take. Well, actually, no, I have the Prada boots that I've shown you that I bought recently. But today I bought another pair of boots, so I wanted to show you some pieces that I actually got getting ready for autumn, because I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos, in August you have to start getting stuff, because if you don't, you end up not getting them at all because they get sold out, which, yeah, for me and my job and what I do, I quite like to have pieces that I will wear, that I will use, that I can recommend to all of you, so that's very important. Normally I get like peonies, which the season is over, by the way, unfortunately. But right now I'm thinking that this is my other favorite flower, because look at this, look how beautiful it is. I mean, I haven't put any water in it, but I've arranged it. Looks like it's a delivery. Bonjour. Okay, so here we go. The flowers are arranged. I love how this all goes together. And now, just when I thought that I resolved my packages issue, which by the way is like super important for me to be able to receive packages at all times, when, at least when I'm at home. But in Paris, they just seem to, like, so far I've had 2 packages that said they were delivered and were not delivered, and one very valuable was stolen from me in the building. So I've had to kind of like report it because it was high value. And then the last as well, I had another item. They opened the package, someone left the package on the stairs, like a post. They opened the package, they took stuff from inside and they left the box for me. So it's really upsetting. And now the doorbell rang, so I thought, okay, maybe it's a package. And then I no one's come up, so I don't really know what's going on. But it just makes me feel a little bit like that's kind of weird. I wanted to talk to you about the autumn items that I mentioned I have recently got for autumn. So a few things that I definitely will bring back when I go back to England, to Paris, are some of my suits. In particular, I'm thinking about my wardrobe NYC suit, my princess suit, my mango suit that I love so much, that I think it's super easy to style and layer. I have quite a few really great ones for the transition period, and I also need some bottoms because I have a lot of tops. Like, I have so many tops, but I really don't have enough bottoms, so I end up wearing either like denim shorts or my black shorts, the Saint Laurent ones that you have seen already. Don't have many, like, it's either dresses or tops and 2 different shorts that I have here. But like I said, one thing that I really don't have enough here for autumn are boots. So, who remembers my Copenhagen vlog from January? I wore a lot my Bottega Veneta boots, and my friend Sandra wore hers. We have 2 different pairs, and I will insert a clip when I asked her which ones she prefers. First of all, can we discuss which boots do you like better? You can say, because you have both.
I have both.
Yeah. Which ones do you like better?
I like the sleek.
The sleek?
Yeah, this is the one I wanted originally.
Yeah.
And then it was absolutely nowhere to be found. And
so you ended up getting those first, right?
Yeah.
And then those.
These were like came available, and like obviously I couldn't say no.
So as you can see, I already have the ones which are kilted. She has the smooth ones, and I always prefer the kilted ones, and then the smooth ones are back in stock. So I went to Farfetch and I decided to get the Bottega boots because I love them so much. I love the biker boots. My Prada boots my kilted Bottega boots, and these ones will be what I'm wearing the most, and also the ankle short ones that you already have seen. I honestly want to wear these kind of boots throughout the whole autumn winter because I feel like it most reflects my style, and it's really easy to style with like girly dresses, with outfits, with suits. This is like something that I always go back to. I wore these boots throughout New York Fashion Week. I wore them so much in Milan, like I constantly wore them. So I decided that it's time to get them. Farfetch just got a drop of autumnal pieces, so I was mainly browsing Bottega, Isabel Marant, and some other brands that I will show you in a moment. So here they are. I have to say I'm normally size 39 to 40, but if you want to get these boots, get them in your like smaller, like sort of if you're between the sizes, get like me, I would get 39, which is what I did, because they are quite chunky and big. I also have a special 10% off code for you guys if you want to shop on Farfetch. Tamara FF10, use that for 10% off of your order. And I mean, maybe now is a good time to start building your autumn wardrobe, because the reason why I got these in August is, no, I do not need them right now, but I know that in only like few months time, this, or like few weeks time, this will be completely sold out. And then you know how it is in December when you're searching for that coat or for that, like those boots, you can only find like summer clothing dropping. It's so annoying, but it is what it is. So I decided to get these, and I'm gonna show you how I would style them as well. That's something that I was really excited for. I haven't even tried them on yet, but it's something that I'm very excited for because I believe that this will be something that I'll be able to wear a lot. Then I browsed this Korean brand called Rock that I have been looking at for a very long time, and I really love this brand, but I never owned anything from there, and I ended up buying 2 pieces, almost 3 pieces, but the 3rd piece I was like, okay, like don't need to spend like that much money right now, so I ended up taking the 3rd item out. But I bought a blazer, which is not just a simple blazer. By the way, Korean and Japanese brands such as, I don't know, like Low Classic, Sakai, Rock, so many amazing ones. I love them so much, and Farfetch has a really great selection, which is another reason why I went to browse on there. And honestly, like this blazer I really like. I know I have so many blazers. Surprise, it's a blazer. I know. The like, honestly, the obsession with blazers started very young. I'll insert the picture here. Yes, I love blazers, but I have to say that this one's very special. It looks like they're like 2 blazers, which you will see when I try it on in a moment and I show you how I would style it for autumn. So I really love this one, and I think it's really beautiful material, like very light but kind of warm, so it can be worn in a transitional period perfectly. Besides this blazer, I was eyeing a piece which is like a half leather, half trench coat, and I wanted to buy it because it's kind of like a trench coat with half a leather in it. But the reason why I didn't get it is because I was thinking, okay, I either want to have a leather coat or I want to have a trench coat, but I don't want to have half. That was the reason. Another brand that I really love that kind of resembles a lot these pieces would be Monse. Those kind of brands at the moment are my favorites for ready to wear, especially when it comes to autumn winter. In fact, I'm thinking of making a blog post listing my favorite not so famous brands, so not like Prada and Versace and Gucci, but more like a little bit more of niche brands like 17 September and so on, that really make great clothing. Let me know if you would like to read a blog post on that, or maybe I can even do a video fully dedicating to brands that are more niche but I think super cool and really well made. So I think that's something that's very interesting, and Rock is one of the brands that I love. On the same occasion, I bought something else from Rock, and it's like a trench dress, which is just insane. You will not be able to see it if I just show it like this, but you perhaps remember it from my Instagram. It looks something like this. It's insane. I really love it, and I think this will be my go-to piece for a transitional period as well, in the evenings or for meetings or whatever. Really, I just really love this piece, and yeah, I'm happy to start kind of building a little bit of an autumn wardrobe, so that when I do go to England, I can kind of like understand what I really want to bring back and have for my like during my Parisian autumn. One thing I have to say is that it's so easy living in Paris because I can get on a train or even in a car, so that I don't have to stress if something's at home, because as I told you guys, I will not bring my entire wardrobe, but I'm gonna keep some things in England as well, because eventually I do plan to have 2 bases. The only question is where. Let's try on these pieces now and discuss in more detail. This is the first look of transitioning into fall. I'm wearing the new Bottega Boots. I will show you the up close of the boots as well. I love this because it's like the legs are bare, so you can wear this also with a denim skirt, with a black skirt, with any kind. I like mixing it with denim because I think it looks the best, but also like a blazer over. Another look that I would really like to kind of style this with would be a super oversized blazer, which unfortunately I don't have right now. The one that I imagine would be like the Magda Butcher one with the belt, and just these boots also could be very, very cool. Okay, just when I said that I don't have a blazer that matches what I just described, I remembered my new blazer. So I wanted to show you how cool this look could be, like just these boots and blazer. Of course I have still the shorts and the top underneath, but I always remove this, by the way. Please do not wear these tags on a blazer. This is not supposed to be worn, this is supposed to be taken off, just so that you know. But I want to show you this blazer because I think it's so cool. Okay, here you can see the blazer, what I mentioned about the double lapel, it's really cool. So it comes with a belt already, but this opens in a really cool way, and then you can also wear it open, and I think this is super cool. It does not separate. This is what it is, and you can just wear it open as well because I think it's super, super cool. I love blazers of this kind so much because I think even when you don't style much and if you don't wear many pieces to accessorize, this is just a piece on its own that brings so much because of the different detailing. So, and now let's show you the dress, which I think maybe is even my favorite piece. Oh my god, I'm doing so many things at the same time because I'm working on a separate big project as well, and I'm trying to vlog this and do everything. So here is the dress that I love so much. I think it's so beautiful. I've already taken a picture in this piece. I decided to style the dress with these Bottega sandals, which I will also link below. Come a little bit closer as well so you can see the bottom bit of it. It's kind of like ruffled and really cool, almost undone, almost some kind of Margiela vibes because it's a little bit ripped, a little bit done, undone. Plus this was really not an expensive piece, so I really decided to get it, and I'm so happy I have because I really, really love this dress, and I think I'll have so many wears out of this in autumn. You can also wear it with a coat over it, with a blazer over it, belted in, whatever you want to do, like blazer belted in, this would look like a skirt. So I really, really love this brand so much. Current plan is to actually make myself some food. I'm gonna change from this. Here you can actually see the details of this dress as well, which I think is absolutely stunning. I am going to change now, go to kitchen and make myself like lunch, not even brunch, it's like a late lunch now, and I have a Zoom conference call, so I'll be working, I'll be doing admin work, I have a lot of emails to catch up with, so that's the plan for now. I decided to change actually. I'm wearing a white dress to make myself lunch and to eat, and then I'm gonna have that Zoom call, eat, and then I need to tidy all the mess that I created while I was doing this video. So I'm gonna show you an aftermath of making one of these. In the bowl, my tuna. Guys, I really cannot prepare anything in kitchen, but this doesn't require any preparation. So this is what I'm gonna have now. I'm starving, so I'm gonna do some emails, gonna eat and tune into a Zoom call. Good morning, everybody. Another beautiful day. What am I even filming? Sorry. Another beautiful day in Paris. It's not really too sunny after all, which makes me very happy because it's been way too hot the last few days. So it's a little bit cloudy actually, but just how I like it. I think it rained and Paris is extremely quiet today. I found out that the holidays start tomorrow. Tomorrow is some kind of holiday in France. I don't know, we don't have that in England. It's something called like Ascension.
Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. Mais poupou.
I don't know. But basically, please my French people explain, what should I know? Which holidays do you have here in France? I'll probably start learning more about it. Maybe I need to get like a French teacher. Otherwise it's gonna be a long year. So this morning I received some packages which I'm gonna try and unbox later. I have to do so much work at home, you guys, you cannot even understand. But before that I wanted to go a little bit to the shopping area because I'm really curious what it looks like now that there's no people. Like this morning in my favorite coffee place, there's normally like 20 people queue at 10 a.m. There was nobody this morning, so Paris seems very, very empty, which I think is going to be one very unique experience. I'm just packing my bag. This is what I'm wearing, and my Chanel Grandpa sandals. I know some of you hate these, some of you love them. Let me know your opinion. It's totally okay, I won't get upset about it. Let me know your thoughts. I repurchased my favorite nail polish from Chanel, which is Ballerina. I got it at the airport when I was coming back. So many of you were asking me, what is your favorite nail polish that you always use when you're having a break from gel? And it's this one. But on my nails right now I have OPI Tiramisu for 2. You cannot even see it properly, but it's a little bit more brown. This one is very pink and I love it. It's probably my favorite nail polish when it comes to normal nail polish, so really, really love it. At the same time I bought this Chanel Body Excellence Intense Hydrating Milk for comfort and firmness, and honestly this is incredible. I love that it comes with a pump. I use Kiehl's Body Milk all the time, but this is just an incredible product. So to show you better what it looks like, I really love it. I've used it for a few days now. It smells like the Hydra Beauty range, kind of like camellia vibes, I would say, and I really like it. On the same occasion I got the Chanel hand cream. This is like a great hand cream. I've had it before. I never had the texture rich, and this is so much better than the original one. I love it much more. So this is really nice to have in my hand. Now I am ready. I'm gonna head out and I'll show you around where we go. So let's have some fun. Just arrived to the Village Terrace, which is basically a restaurant in a little, I don't know what I would call it, like a secret courtyard between Chanel and Hermes. I'm gonna order food now. I'm starving because it's already 1 o'clock. The morning's gone like this. I want to pop by to Chanel to check if they have something, like a really little thing that I wanted. This is my lunch and it looks absolutely delicious. I ordered tuna avocado tartare and I have a little friend next to me, which is always the best thing in Paris. Just to quickly show you this courtyard, I really, really love it. This is the restaurant. It's called Le Village, and basically it takes you out over there, and in the back is Hermes, and here is Dior and Chanel. Le Village Royal. I think this is Royal. Let's keep going. I think it's time to go to Chanel. Made it home. I've changed just because I didn't want to stay in that blue shirt dress because it would get creased, and also it's not as comfortable as this one is. This one is honestly like the most comfortable little dress, and it's so hot. Even though I've got the AC on, outside is super stuffy, there's no air. Anyway, I haven't shown you, but this morning I received the Longchamp package as a little gift from the brand. That's something that I need to unbox. I'm just thinking if I should do it on the stories or in the video. There's this thing that, like, you know, I always try to have different content on the stories and different content on video, and it sometimes can be difficult to separate the two, but I really like, and I always try to have different content there. Also, I have so much to do. I need to do the dishes. I want to do decluttering a little bit in my bathroom because I have so many beauty products and things that I'm not using. I want to get rid of it and give them to friends and people that might enjoy them a little bit more. Also got some underwear while I was out, but I'm sure nobody's interested in that. For some of you that will want to see, I actually got something little Chanel, but I will unbox it in a moment. Before that, I wanted to tell you about the book that book recommendation. I don't know if you guys remember when I went book shopping with Ksenia. I bought 4 books. I bought Dan Brown Origin, I bought The Choice, I bought You're a Badass, and The Range, which is what I want to speak to you about. It's honestly such an incredible book. I started reading this book on the plane, I think to south of Italy, I believe. Yeah, I'm just finishing it. I'm taking my time with it because I'm rereading, I'm reading to other people, I'm sending screenshots. Honestly, I love it so much. It's really interesting because it gives so many examples, and at first I thought like, okay, it's like an easy read, which it is, but then you just start applying the examples in your life, and it's really, really interesting. It's kind of about success, how to achieve it, like secrets of success, completely opposite to actually Malcolm Gladwell's views, which is why it's so incredible. And my sister really liked the Jen Sincero book, You Are a Badass. My sister got the book from me, and then she started reading it. She hasn't finished it. She took like pictures of it to read it on the way back, and at some point she told me like she ordered the same book to read it till the end because she loved the book so much. That's the next one I'm gonna read. I'll show it to you in a sec. This is the book. It says How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. For me, this is really a book that I wanted to read. This is really like making me vulnerable, what I'm gonna say, but my parents always raised me and taught me to be humble. They taught me that I'm no better than anybody else, and I'm very happy for that because yes, I am pretty grounded and I'm pretty humble. However, it's not great because it also opens the door to you not ever seeking more once you reach such a certain level, because you don't feel that you deserve more. This can be always perceived so wrongly, so I have to be so careful in choosing the words, but this is what it says. By the end of You're a Badass, you'll understand why you are how you are, how to love what you can't change, how to change what you don't love, and how to use the force to kick some serious ass. And that's what I really want to read, because sometimes I'm just like, I'm not really like a fighter, I'm not really a warrior. If I don't get something, I don't complain. And I often in this industry meet girls that really like fight for whatever they want. They really try to, you know, like push around other people to get where they think they deserve to be. Whereas I'm always thinking like, well, if I don't get it, it means that, you know, like it's not meant to be or it's not for me. But this book is kind of like training you to think that you do deserve the best and that you should fight for the best. So I'm very excited to read that. And I'm really recommending you this book. So if you're interested, make sure to get it. Lunch is over. I got back home because I have so much work to do. But as I have shown you, I stopped by at Chanel in Cambon, and I have a very little item inside that I would like to show you. I don't know, the box is much bigger than the item, but very simple unboxing for you guys over here. But it's something that I've never seen before online, on social media, anywhere. I circled and sent it to my Chanel SA when the collection came in June, and I said I really want this when it comes out. It was in white in the collection, but they didn't produce it in white yet. They said they might come in white in November. They have this other color. You guys will laugh. It is a little tiny Chanel classic with a chain. So you wear it like this. Here it is, like a necklace that goes around your neck. But basically what it is, let me just remove this protective plastic. This is it. It's like a tiny little bag. Actually, you can detach this. I could probably attach it to my little bag that I have in, you know, I have a little like a belt with the Chanel bags, and this bag in particular is actually Airpods Case. So what you do is you put your AirPods, I think AirPods Pro, go inside. This is what it looks like inside. Is that color like all the Chanel bags. There's just the logo, and I really like it. And at the bottom you have a hole so that you can charge them while you use it. I really like this as an accessory. I initially thought I wanted it in white, but then I thought black is just the classic, and I will probably use this much more than, you know, like every day. I bring my AirPods with me every single day, and I think this is so super cute to put them there, and I never have to search for them ever again. I mean, this is really a ridiculous purchase, but I thought it was super cute, and yeah, that's what I ended up getting. I also think you can certainly wear it crossbody. It can be a belt as well. If you wear like trousers, this fits perfectly on the hips. This is where my waist is, so these are my hips. Falls perfectly on your hips, so could also be a little belt, or you can attach it to a Chanel belt. So that is pure perfection. I think I'm going to stop this video now because it's been probably already going on for too long. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope and I'm wishing you all a wonderful day. Let me know in the comments below again what is it that you would like me to keep filming, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.